Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to become a successful YouTuber in 2018, which I know many people may think is hard to do, but really if you just listen to some of these tips that I do have to tell you, I swear you will, hopefully, become a successful YouTuber. Before I say anything, I just want to clarify that I am not going to be one of those YouTube channels that is like, okay, you have to go out there, put yourself out there, you have to be yourself, you have to upload videos on daily, and all that crap. No, don't listen to all those people. I mean, you can, but here I'm actually genuinely going to show you how to become a successful YouTuber in 2018. Alright, so the first point is YouTube is a game of supply and demand. Pretty much just like anything in the world, the whole world, all marketing, it's supply and demand. Let's say you have Fortnite, for example, right? You have Fortnite, and there are, let's say, 100,000 YouTube channels putting out Fortnite. What are the chances that your channel is going to do well with Fortnite unless you have already established like a fan base for Fortnite? It's pretty low. It's not really going to happen. So that's where supply and demand comes in. If you come out with a video that there's no demand for, no one wants it, but it's new, it's something new, it's eye-appealing, you know, then people are obviously going to flock to that. A good example of this is RiceGum's new, like 1 kill equals 1 dare, or 1 kill equals 1 strip. Like, no one's done that before. Therefore, his Fortnite videos got 2 times his normal views, like 7 million each video. The next topic is be original. So this kind of goes on to supply and demand. When you want to make a YouTube channel, you have to make videos that aren't just the same old thing, like the same old Black Ops 3 Let's Play #1, #2, #3. Like, it's just not really original, you know? Something original, something that's never came out, something that people, they don't even know they want it yet until they actually see it. So a great example of this on my channel, one of my better videos, it has like 300,000 views, I believe. It's how to make your average base overpowered. So I play a video game called Ark Survival, and in that game, how to make your base overpowered. Like, no one's gonna be looking for that, you know? It's just, if someone sees it though, and it's new, and it's not really a big demand, people will catch on to that and they'll see it. It's something new, it's not like the rest, it's original. That's where originality comes into play, it's original. So kind of going off of originality and supply and demand, once you do find a great video that you do want to upload, it's new, it's original, it's not really just with the flock, it's something different that people haven't seen before. That's when titles and thumbnails come into play. Doesn't matter what the content is at first, but what you want to do is get that viewer to click on the video. If your video, let's say, a huge, like, extreme exaggeration, let's say that your video gets on trending, right? But you have a crappy thumbnail, a crappy title, no one's gonna click on it. Therefore, you're not gonna get any views, no traffic to your channel, no subscribers. What thumbnails do is give them a visual, something. So here are a few examples of thumbnails that I do for the game Ark Survival that pretty much brought in millions of views to my channel. So right here you can see this is my most viewed video, 1.5 million views. So as you can see, it has 2 different designs of a base. One, it says like day 1, and the second one's like day 13, right? What I did is it relates to the person. It relates that this is the base on day 1, and this is a base on day 13. So it relates to them, and it's really getting out there. It's original, and it's trying to really just bring the viewer in with the thumbnail. Then, the title. What I did with the title, if you see there, it says how to upgrade your base. So as you can see there, it says upgrade, and upgrade, I capitalized upgrade. Therefore, that word stands out. That's gonna make them really read that and kind of like get rid of all the words around it. Just upgrade, then they see the base, they see it from stage 1 to stage 2, and it makes them want to click on it. That is why that video went viral. So another point I want to bring up here is intros. So you guys know all the 3D intros. Some of them look very cool, and some of them can look very professional. So I do want to actually give you guys a really good way to actually make some super sick intros for your channel if you do want to.
Welcome to IntroChamp.com. You're just a few clicks away from an affordable, visibly dynamic, and expressive video intro. No software or experience needed. It's fast, fun, and free to try. Simply visit IntroChamp.com and get started.
So the guys over at IntroChamp.com actually have a ton of awesome intros for you guys to use, a ton of awesome things that you guys can check out if you do want to actually make a sick introduction to your channel, something popping. There are longer ones, there are shorter ones, there are 3D ones, there's everything, anything you can imagine over there, so make sure you go check them out. Now, going off of thumbnails and titles, you need to make the content appealing. Not just the thumbnail, not just the title, but also the content itself. If you have a really poor editing job, I really do suggest that you do take editing classes or you just practice. That's what I did. I had to teach myself how to edit, I had to learn, and I'm not the best editor there is, I'll admit it. There's always room for improvement, and I do really suggest that you practice your editing, because if you see a video that's just poor edited, mistakes, ton of ums, buts, and you don't cut it out, or if you don't have commentary, it's just some crappy, boring gameplay, you want to make it appealing so that the viewer does actually want to come back and subscribe. Another thing, this is so big, I see a ton of small channels doing this, I used to do it, you have to be enthusiastic. If you're not enthusiastic, you're just showing the viewer that you really don't care, you really aren't really having a good time, so therefore, they're not really going to want to come back. So I really do suggest that you are as enthusiastic as possible when making videos. Next one here is logical decisions. So if you have a video on your channel that does really well, better than the others, let's say you have a video that does 100 views, 100, then you have a video that does 10,000 views. Go on that video, see what you did, and try to replicate it. Not replicate it exactly. By that I mean do what you did again, but in a different way. And just keep doing that, and that's how your channel will grow. So a big example of this from me is I posted a video with if you guys have played Ark, a Giga. It's like a huge, super cool looking dinosaur in the game. Pretty much, I made a video with that huge dinosaur in the thumbnail, and it got like 300,000 views. So then I noticed that it must have been that huge dinosaur in the thumbnail that got people to want to click on it. So I started using that in some of my other newer videos, and people are more attracted to it. When you have something huge, I learned for myself, this could be different for your channel, but when I have a huge dinosaur in my thumbnail, something looking cool, something different, that's what gets people to click on it. So in a couple minutes, I'm going to get into actually all the statistics and all that good stuff in my backstory on YouTube for anyone who's interested in how I grew, because that's a really good way for you guys to learn, just to see how I exactly grew on YouTube. Before I go into that, I just want to stress it a lot. Don't do YouTube for money at first. If you do YouTube for money at first, and that's your only goal, you're just so focused on the money part that you're not putting enough time into the content. It's just not gonna work out well. So when I first started my channel, I didn't do it for the money at all. I didn't think I was gonna go anywhere. I was just doing it for fun. I literally just made my first video for fun and how to show this base design that I made. And I was like, you know what, I want to show this to a lot of people. I want to see who would like it. So I ended up putting it out there, and a lot of people liked it, and that's how my channel pretty much blew up. So as you guys know, I have about 30,000 subscribers at the moment. I think it's March 8th right now, 2018. I have 30,000 subscribers. I got 30,000 in about 6 months from playing this one game, Ark Survival. So I started out in June of last year. I uploaded a video. It was how to make your average base overpowered, right? It got no views for about the whole summer. The whole summer from June till August, it had 0 views. But then on August 13th, the video, I noticed, I went to my email and I saw this person subscribed, this person, this person, this person. But anyways, I checked back to my channel and I saw that that video started blowing up. Literally in a day, it got almost 20,000 views. And it was from nowhere after 2 months. So just showing how that content, even though it didn't get any views for a long time, and it was really appealing in my opinion. The title, the thumbnail, everything about it was appealing because I had standard upgraded, once again, just like my 1.5 million view video. That's how I got the idea for it, because I had one picture of before and one picture of after, and that really gets people's attention in our community, so that's what I did. So after that video blew up, I got a ton of new subscribers, and I had a ton of ideas because they've just been striving in my mind, but I really didn't have the motivation to upload them. So at that point, I decided to upload a ton of videos. I uploaded like 3 videos in a week, all very good content, all very original, and I uploaded them and they all did so well. Just because of that one video that did really well and it brought some traffic to my channel, now I don't know if it was the YouTube algorithm or what, but every video I posted, it would just day after day just get a ton of views. Then I remember later that month, I believe it was another month and a half went by, I reached 10,000, and from there I just kept growing at a steady rate, and now I am where I am today. So now that you guys know my backstory and you know all the things that I used, how to get here, every tip that I have in this video, I'm just going to give you guys one tip if you already are on YouTube and you're posting videos. So I know a lot of people have reached out to me and they're like, Matt, how do you grow your channel? Can you review my channel for me? How is it going? How does it look? One thing I do want to point out is the thumbnails and the titles of you guys' videos. No one in particular, just overall, small channels, and they ask me how to grow. Well, the titles, they're usually like ARC Let's Play #1 or ARC Let's Play #2, stuff like that. Nothing really original, nothing new, something appealing. Like I said, you need to reach that supply and demand. If there's just too much supply of ARC Let's Play #1, it's not going to reach the demand. So that is going to be it for this video today, guys. If you do have any questions at all, I'm going to try to reply to all of your questions. Anything, you're a new YouTuber and you just have a question for me, just comment it down below. I am willing to answer everyone. And if you haven't already, my Snapchat is over here. Make sure you go follow me on Snapchat. And my Instagram's here if you want to follow me on Instagram to get to know me more. And yeah, so that's pretty much it today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.